The first time I heard Get Along, literally I was just checking email and my friend Josh Osborne sent me this song. And I was, like a lot of people do today, I was watching a lot of TV. I was watching in the mornings, and I was watching the news networks to see what was going on in our world, which is, first of all, was my first mistake. It's impossible to watch that stuff and feel good about your day. And then I heard this song about this message about compassion and about empathy and about loving one another and about taking something negative in your life and moving along in your life somehow and turning that into a positive. And it couldn't have been a better message for me in the moment and for that day. And so underneath the record we made, and underneath the mix we did, and underneath all the sonic ear candy, on top of that is this great message, I feel like, that struck a true chord with me. And you take that message and that chord that it struck with me, and I want to present that to my audience this summer. And I feel like it's going to strike a chord with them too, if I know them like I think I do. And also just the infectious nature of the song, I feel like is going to fit perfect in our show. And then you add the message on top of that, and I just felt like it was just something I couldn't live without. I'm really proud of Get Along because it allows me to say something without being preachy, because I don't think my audience wants to be preached to. I've never been the kind of artist that gets up there and tells them they ought to think a certain way. When I go to shows, I don't want to have somebody tell me I need to think this way. I just want to hear my song, you know what I mean? And so I've never used that platform or that stage to preach. But I do think it's possible to make people think on their own. And that's why I think, like, I had a song called Noise that didn't tell them how to think. It just raised our hand and said, hey, think about this. I think Get Along does that a little bit also.